On, we will further move in network theory, and in this session we will discuss some of the basic properties of inductors, and based upon those properties we'll try to solve some numericals. This is a brief about me. Kindly subscribe to this channel to get regular updates on the videos for electrical engineering also. In this session, we will go through some of the properties of inductors. Last session में we had already covered resistance, so we'll be covering here inductors. So first of all, we will see how an inductor is constructed. तो जो एक इंडक्टर होता है, लेट अस कंसीडर अ कोर. अगर हम एक कोर लें, हैविंग अ क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया ए, तो इसके अराउंड अगर हम इफ वी ट्राई टू wind conductors, so this assembly will give us the physical representation of inductor. Let L be the length up to which this conductor has been wound, and A be the area of cross section and N be the number of turns that has been wound. So the value of inductance of this assembly is given by mu n square area divided by L. This equation is very crucial as far as solving numericals are concerned in either ES or GATE or any PSU. So इस equation से हमें directly will be getting so many questions, और GATE में already इस equation से पूछा जा चुका है. So यहाँ हम आगे देखते हैं. mu is called permeability. तो म्यू नॉट जो होता है हमारा, ये होता है दैट इज इक्वल टू म्यू नॉट म्यू आर. म्यू आर होता है वो एब्सोल्यूट परमिएबिलिटी होता है, और म्यू आर रिलेटिव परमिएबिलिटी होता है. दिस रिलेटिव परमिएबिलिटी डिपेंड अपॉन द मटेरियल ऑफ द कोर, मटेरियल ऑफ कोर. This is equal to 1, mu r is equal to 1 for air and mu r is equal very high, that is around 1000 for iron. इसीलिए हम लोग मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम जो कोर होता है वो आयरन का कोर होता है. एंड द वैल्यू ऑफ म्यू नॉट इज इक्वल टू न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू 4 pi multiplied by 10⁻⁷ Henry per meter. So from this equation, L equal to mu n square A divided by L, we see that the value of L depends upon physical dimensions and construction. जो इंडक्टेंस का यूनिट होता है वो हेनरी होता है और इट इज वोल्ट सेकेंड पर एम्पियर, इधर हेनरी और दिस वन. Now let us try to establish a relation between, let us consider an inductor having a value of L, let it is connected across a time varying supply of Vt, and I will be the current flowing through this. And let us consider psi is the total flux that is linked to this coil psi. So total flux is directly proportional to the value of current flowing current. So upon removing the proportionality, we will be getting a proportionality constant that is known as inductance. Now from Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, we know that voltage induced is equal to given by d psi by dt, taking only magnitude. So we will be getting here d dt multiplied by Li. Upon simplification, we will be getting L di by dt plus I dl by dt. Since जो inductance होता है वो depends upon the physical that is constructional parameters, so it will not depend upon time, so we can neglect it. तो जो हमारा voltage होगा across an inductor, that will be given by L di by dt. So this is the Ohm's law for an inductor. Now let us try to establish a relation between current in terms of voltage for inductor. From Ohm's law of an inductor, we already know that V equal to L di upon dt. So upon simplification, we get here I equal to 1 by L on integration. Will be getting from minus infinity time to t Vt dt. As we have already, this Vt will be time varying. So further simplifying, will be getting 1 by L minus infinity to 0 Vt dt plus 0 to t Vt dt. Here it will be 1 by L. So we see that the current is having two components. The first component is called as initial value, or we also say it as memory of inductor. And this part of the current depend upon, from at a time t greater than 0, depend upon the value of voltage being applied to the circuit. So on simplifying, on consolidating these two, we can say that I will be equal to I0 plus 1 by L 0 to t Vt dt. So this is also a very important relation as far as the properties of inductors are considered. So while calculating current, we'll have to take the value of current up to a particular time, that is known as t equal to 0 minus t equal to t0. So this current is this current belongs to this part of the time axis, and consequently this one is from 0 to t, this part of the applied voltage to the circuit. Now let us establish a relation between the energy stored by the inductor. So energy stored by an inductor. Now let us consider an inductor having a value of L and I be the current flowing through this inductor and V be the voltage across the coil of the inductor. So we know that power is given by, instantaneous power is given by V multiplied by I. From Ohm's law we have V equal to L di upon dt multiplied by I. So this much power in watt is the instantaneous power. Instantaneous power, that is power available at this particular interval of particular moment of time. Now energy will be given by इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ पावर ओवर टाइम. सो यहाँ से हम इस वैल्यू को it can be put it here, we'll be getting Li di upon dt multiplied by dt. Now separately considering this equation, Li di by dt, that is power equal to this one. So इसे further simplify करने पे we can write it as d by dt multiplied by half Li square. If we differentiate this one, if we can differentiate this one, we'll be getting Li di upon dt. तो इसे हम यहाँ पुट करेंगे, we'll be getting directly integration of d dt of half Li square dt. So finally we will be getting half Li square. This is the value of energy stored in a conductor having a value of L, and I be the value of the current flowing through this conductor, flowing through this inductor at any specific time t. So we can say that this is the instantaneous value of energy or total energy. That is the total energy stored in a conductor at any instant at any instant depend upon current at that instant, current at that instant, or we can also say that this is the total energy, this is the total energy stored by the inductor from time minus infinity to time t.